Microsoft makes much more money from Android than Windows Phone. Every time you buy an Android smartphone or tablet, Microsoft is likely receiving $5 to $15. They likely make at least $3 billion per year from Android. Let's find out how. This video is sponsored by NordVPN. Check out the description for more information. Many of us often wonder how Microsoft makes money from Android. The revenue probabilities point towards the products that Microsoft creates for Android. But then, aren't they freemium goods? Word for Android, or Office for Android, and things like that, are available for free to Android users, and there are no subscription plans that might point towards Microsoft making money out of such products. While it is true that Ballmer had pointed out that freemium products will help Microsoft earn in the longer term, but they alone cannot be the source of revenue Microsoft earns from Android. It is estimated that Microsoft earns anything between $5 and $15 for every new Android device sold in the cell phone market. Samsung has paid around $1 billion to Microsoft in last 2 years for shipping and selling new phones running Android. Thus, the major source of revenue for Microsoft from Android are not freemium products. Then what is the source? According to BBC and few other sources, Microsoft charges patent usage fee from phone and tablet manufacturers that run Android. You might wonder how that is, and what patents does Microsoft charge for, because Android is considered more of Google. There are many things to be considered in this respect. Microsoft has never officially revealed the details of their licensing agreements with Android device manufacturers. We're piecing together all the information here from multiple sources. We do know that Microsoft tells Android device manufacturers that Android infringes on their patents. To make things right, the device manufacturer needs to cut Microsoft in on the devices it sells. If the device manufacturer won't enter into a patent licensing agreement, Microsoft will likely sue them. FAT file system on Android phones is one of the provided example. FAT file system was developed by Microsoft back in the days when it used to manufacture MS-DOS. FAT file system allowed for longer file names, up to 255 characters long. Before FAT32 system, file names were allowed only to be 8 characters long. FAT is a file storage system that allows longer file names that the operating system would shorten and store in backward compatibility form. Before FAT, spaces were not allowed in file names. With FAT, file names like My Documents are stored like this, that satisfy the requirement of file name having just 8 characters long. Since Android employs the system to store files and folder names, Microsoft charges a patent fee from device manufacturers. Microsoft has been using this patent against Linux devices since 2003. In 2009, they sued TomTom for violating 2 of their patents on FAT file system. TomTom used the Linux kernel in their GPS devices, and Microsoft argued that the FAT support in the Linux kernel infringed their patents. Rather than going to court, TomTom settled and paid Microsoft patent royalties. Microsoft has always argued that Linux infringed their patents, so it's no surprise they argue Android, built on Linux. FAT file system is just one of the Microsoft inventions that Android employs. There are many other such small things that require permission from Microsoft. It is not clear if most of such inventions were even patented by Microsoft legally. Some say that Microsoft cannot win a legal battle over patent fee if the issue is taken to courts. Because in reality, Microsoft has never had to defend their Android patents in court. Rather than risk an expensive court battle with Microsoft, Android manufacturers just pay Microsoft for a license so they can get on with business. It's generally cheaper to pay off patent trolls than to fight them in court, and this is even more true for a company with cash reserves as big as Microsoft's. Thus, the device manufacturers sign a non-disclosure agreement for patent usage. It is not clear how much each device manufacturer pays to Microsoft towards patent usage fee, as Microsoft does not declare it separately in its balance sheets. It includes the amount in the sectors that are running in losses, such as Xbox and Skype, and covers the losses. One company that did try to fight back against Microsoft was Barnes & Noble. Microsoft argued that the Nook, an Android-based e-reader, infringed their patents, and that Barnes & Noble should pay up. Things were reportedly looking good for Barnes & Noble in court, but Microsoft settled with them in 2012, with Microsoft investing $300 million in a Barnes & Noble subsidiary and granting them patent rights. And Microsoft's patents live to fight another day. I hope this answers the question, how Microsoft makes money from Android. It is not just the freemium products. In fact, freemium products are just a small percentage. The major income for Microsoft is the patent license agreements between Microsoft and cell phone manufacturers. Do you think that Microsoft deserves to pocket so much money from each Android device sold? Let me know in the comments section below.
With more than 10 years of experience, NordVPN is a leading VPN provider. It gives you military-grade protection online, and you can access all your favorite sites without restriction. We never log your activity when using our servers, so you can always trust your privacy to us. Follow the link given in the description below to enjoy online security and privacy at the best price.
Thank you for watching this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe to Stuffbox for more cool stuff like this, and press the bell icon if you haven't. More cool stuff is coming soon on the channel, just stay tuned. S-Link.